What's up, happy people? Robert Arrington here. This is Deer Meat for Dinner, and boom, I'm up here in Arab, Alabama right now. This is the Frogg Toggs corporate headquarters, and I came up here to see a buddy of mine, Will Fowler. He's the owner of the place, and we're actually up here deer hunting, to tell you God's honest truth. I came up here with high hopes of killing a deer. Now, I just hope I don't destroy my camera and get pneumonia at the same time. But early today we had huge thunderstorms blow in. We've actually got thunderstorms blowing in this afternoon. You can see the wind is crazy. But I just walked in. I was like, Will, what can we go do? And he goes, man, it's gonna be pretty rough, but we can go fishing. Can you state your name and position, please?
Stephanie in accounting.
That's Mr. Will Fowler right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Come in, Robert.
Hold on, look who else we got in here. Oh my gosh, we need a round of
What
applause. It's BlueGabe.
And we're uploading.
We got old Popsicle right over there.
Hey, show them my new shoes, though. How y'all like that? Them jokers, look at that new technology.
How many of y'all, kids, or remember when you were kids, you would get new shoes and you'd be like, dude, feel this, feel how much grip they got? Man, I could jump with these things. That's what I used to do whenever I get shoes. How long have you lived in Arab, Alabama?
I have lived in or around Arab, Alabama all 46 of my years. I grew up about 8 or 9 miles south of here on a row crop and beef farm. But I've gone to school here all my life. My children are the 5th generation of my family to live in this town.
All right, this is what I love about Mr. Will right here. We come to his garage and pick up his boat. Typically, when you're hanging out with the owner of a company as big as Frogg Toggs, they would have employees that would have all this set up. Heck no! He drives a Chevy Silverado. And what kind of boat is this?
Oh, this is a Nitro Z21.
I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm fired up right now. He's got like a full-on sporting goods store full of lures over there on the wall. Are you addicted to shopping for fishing tackle?
Well, no, I'm just not good at catching fish, and so I think more lures will help. She likes any of y'all.
So is that your signature series or what, Gabe?
Yeah.
It's the BlueGabe series, Frogg Toggs.
I'm glad I got it right now, because you had us up here in such beautiful weather.
GPS brought us through the mountains.
Look at Dad. Oh, Popsicle's got him an ice cream cone. Is that any good?
Yeah, you gonna bite?
I'm good. We're gonna start off this show with old BlueGabe running a spinning rod up here.
In the house!
Oh, he's got one right there. What the heck?
In the house!
Hold on. Now look, let me ask you a question, clown.
Robert,
Who rigged that rod up?
I had this idea last night, so I made this awesome rig. My first cast. But look at here.
That right there has fish taco written all over it.
Since we're on a professional bass boat, I'm gonna do it like they do it.
Come on.
That was a Chris Lane moment, and this is Chris Lane's old boat.
Okay, so the white bass is a purebred species. In other words, it's a true, non-hybrid species, and it's solid lines on the top, broken lines below the lateral line. Okay, the big yellow eye. They're really strong, powerful fighters. This is a pound and a quarter fish, and they're a lot of people throw them back, but they're really great eating. They got a layer of fat between the meat and the skin, and if you'll just shave that off and cut the red meat out of them, they're a really delicious fish. They're really firm, remind you a lot of redfish in salt water, but they hold together well if you want to do tacos or fajitas or fish on the grill.
I'm trying to get used to driving this trolling motor, okay? So for all of y'all that watch professional bass fishing, which like I grew up watching, this is Chris Lane, the professional bass fisherman's old boat. It's pretty cool to be able to drive it. So Robert rigged up a little drop shot with a crappie jig above it. These fish are feeding on the bottom in 30 foot of water, so you just throw it out, let it sink all the way to the bottom, and just slightly bump it along.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna catch him right here, watch. There he is. There he is, got him. Hey, this is what it's all about. We came out here, I was fishing that soft plastic for about 10-15 minutes, And I just felt like I should have been catching them, so I switched up to a heavier little bladed bait. Gets you down faster and you can work it with more action. And first cast, got him on. Look at that, beautiful fish. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Hey, I'll take them any way I can get them. Beautiful. Like my dad just said, kind of looks like a big crappie almost, but beautiful fish. As my friends in Uruguay would say, beautiful fish. Perfect.
Over the rail and in the pail.
Anytime you get something like that on one of these little baits, it kills the action. There you go. Ooh, that's a giant.
You're supposed to tell somebody when you got a fish.
Oh, got him. Oh, got him right here.
What you got now?
Come on, Ryan. Oh, he got off.
Wah, wah, wah.
Now, all I'm doing with this bait, I'm watching the bottom machine, and then I'm just taking this. I'm not making long casts because I'm not trying to work it like this. I'm just trying to bring it up off the bottom like this and watch what happens. See if I can't get another bite. And it's very dependent on the bait. That's what we're looking for right there. Now, I'm just gonna drop this bait right over here where you can see everything at the same time. Oh, Willie Corn Dog.
It's about time. It's been kind of slow for Daddy.
Man, that's a heater there.
That's a fatty, isn't it?
That's big fish of the day.
It's always important to have good rain gear when you come out doing stuff like this. A, for safety. If you're out there in the outdoors hunting or fishing and you don't have good rain gear, you can get hypothermia just like that. Especially, we're here in Alabama, it's February, the temperature can go from 65 to 45 in a moment. If you get wet, the temperature drops, next thing you know, your hands aren't working properly, then your mind doesn't work properly. Fall in the water, you drown and you die. It's a very serious thing. That's why I tell you, even if it's just a cheap rain jacket, always pack a rain jacket, because having it sometimes can be the difference between life and death.
And that's your fun fact of the week.
Life is good, folks. The rain finally cut out. Boy, it started raining hard there for a minute. Put the camera away. Rain passed by. You can actually see it. If you look way back there. Oh, Gabe's got one. Gabe's been wearing them out back there, by the way. And if any of you have not already, Gabe's channel, BlueGabe, has been blowing up. I mean, everybody that's in like his range of 100, 200, 300,000 subscribers, y'all are showing him so much love, getting so many views. So if you haven't already checked out BlueGabe, we kept about 7 or 8 fish. We're gonna go back, we're gonna fillet them up, then we're gonna cook something awesome. I don't know what we're gonna cook, but I guarantee you it's gonna be good, because when you got fresh fish and good friends, the food is always good. We'll see you at the dock. So we're back at the house, and of course, Dad and Gabe have done loaded up. They're going deer hunting this afternoon, and I am editing.
Do you want a 6-pointer or an 8-pointer or like a 10-pointer?
I'm getting abandoned, you guys, but I'm gonna go back in here. I'm gonna finish editing. They're going deer hunting, and then we're gonna be cleaning fish, having a good time. Hey, good luck, Captain Walt.
Good night. All right, see you later. I got to take a leak.
What's wrong with him? Love you guys. What a glorious day, you guys. Yesterday, this place was nasty. It was raining, it was windy, it was just nasty. Woke up this morning and it's just beautiful. The wind is laid out, the temperature is dropping, and we got some fish to clean. Those are some of those white bass that we caught yesterday. Gorgeous fish. Gotta say thank you very much to Mr. Will Fowler from Frogg Toggs. We're actually staying at their lake house here in Lake Guntersville, and it's just such an honor to be here. Never leave home without that. The old silver stag, bone and fillet. Take the point of that knife, go right in there. You want to cut, the scales lay on the fish like that, so you want to cut this way. Then you take your knife and just gently run it right down the backbone, just like that, all the way out to the tip of the tail. If your knife is good and sharp, it takes very little pressure. Go up and over the rib cage. There you go. And you're left with a beautiful white fillet. These fish reproduce super fast, which is why they're a good fish to go out and catch and bring home to eat. Look how large the roe sack is on such a small fish. So then you flip your fish over and gently run your knife right down the skin. Now, there you go. Throw that out. This lateral line right here, just cut right down it, sort of angled up, and then cut down it right here, angled down. That's gonna be your bloodline. You don't want that. These are your two beautiful pieces of fish that you're gonna take inside and cook up. Now I'll just repeat that process on the rest of these fish, and we're ready to cook. Will's on his way, and I'm getting hungry. As I'm washing down the dock, Mr. Will yells, "Hey, you need any help?" I'm like, well, maybe to eat some of these tacos.
Okay. I'm like a blister. Show up when the work's done.
All right, you guys, so this is what we got. Sour cream, this is a salsa, cilantro, jalapeno pepper, guacamole, shredded cheese, lettuce. I just cooked up. That's a Vidalia onion that I cooked in some sweet cream butter, and then a tortilla. Now let me show you a trick. There's your tortilla. Here's a piece of fish. Look how perfect that is. All right, you guys, so this is really easy. I'm actually gonna be rushing back up north to go deer hunting. So in the meantime, I've got 4 little loins. I season them with this. It's called Southern Flavor on one side and seasoned pepper on the other. I've never seen or used either one of these spices, so I'm excited. And that pan looks like it was made for this thing. Now, while that cooks, I want to just drop a little info on you guys. Most people think of Frogg Toggs as just that $19 super inexpensive suit that you throw in your backpack and you find it at Walmart. But the truth is, Frogg Toggs makes a ton of stuff, and I'm personal friends with the owner. So if I don't know about it, probably most of y'all don't know about it. Like this right here, it's called the Pilot Pro Series. It's got an insulated liner on the inside, or it could be uninsulated depending on the weather. I wear the bibs and the jacket almost all the time. They also just came out with a bunch of shoes, which we're going on a massive international trip starting in May. So we're up here, we're looking at shoes, we're looking at all different types of gear that we can use in hot, rainy, and all kinds of other foul weather situations. So if you want to go check it out, check out frogtoggs.com. There's tons of stuff there, and they're good people. Take that, and we're just gonna flip it over. Go. This fish is so light and mild, it's gonna cook fast. Whether I'm eating deer meat, fish, lobster, or anything else, I hate my meat to be overcooked. Just like that, we are done. Now, we were just talking about this. If you were to try to cook crappie the same way, you'd have about 65 pieces of fish in this pan. And I almost just threw the pan on the ground, which would have been a party foul. Now, we have these beautiful pieces of fish that are gonna go perfectly in that fajita wrap. Now, do you typically like white bass just in general?
Yeah, no, they're a great fish. Like you were just saying, they're really firm, still flaky, really tender, really moist, got a really outstanding flavor. They're not super mild. A lot of people like super mild fish, and that's great. I like them too. It's got a little body, it's got a little bit of flavor, but when you're throwing all these ingredients in with them, I mean, it really supports fajita, taco, blackening, that sort of thing. So you get a lot of flavor.
I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but that it smells amazing.
It's pretty amazing. Way to go, Robert.
Like he was saying, if this was a super mild fish, you wouldn't have any of that flavor coming through. My man.
Awesome.
You guys, I encourage each and every one of y'all to get out there and enjoy life, man. Just, this fishing trip was not supposed to happen. We just did it because we had a couple hours and we were like, let's go. So if you're sitting around, you have a few hours, you can go to the park and go for a walk. Go to a national park or a state park, or go out, just walk out in your yard and have a good time, because getting outside, you get to breathe that fresh air. Thank God for what you have. And a happy heart, a grateful heart is a healthy heart. So with that, I tell you thank you. Take care, God bless. We are gone.